Video game industry has had an exponential growth in recent years. In 2018, the global box office industry was worth around 41 billion US dollars. On the other hand, the music industry was worth around 19.1 billion US dollars. In comparison, the video game industry was worth around 152 billion US dollars, surpassing the combined value of the global box office and the music industries. One of the most important markets of video game industry is Mexico. Around 63% of population engage in video games. In other words, 81 million people out of 128 million inhabitants in Mexico engage in video games. In 2020, as a consequence of COVID-19 pandemics, Mexico's video game industry had a 12% increase over 2019. One main factor that helped the growth of the video game industry in Mexico is the online purchases. In addition to e-commerce, different experiences like streaming or championships have been fundamental for the growth of video game industry in Mexico. Moving on, I have chosen Xbox as the company with which I will carry out my innovation. During 2021, the most used operating system worldwide was PlayStation, with a mean market share of 60.77%, followed by Xbox with a market share mean of 39.08%. By August 2021, Xbox market share increased 10%. In other words, by August 2021, Xbox market share reached 47.89%, having only 5% less market share than PlayStation. This increase in the market share from Xbox may come from the announcement of new generation consoles and new video games. Also, Xbox has announced a limited edition products for the rest of 2021. Concerning customer matrix, there are 5 different types of customers. The old school gamers are individuals that were born in the early 80s or even before the 80s, which means that old school gamers are around 40 plus years old. This type of customers does not focus on the game graphics or sound. Instead, they prefer a well-developed story mode, easiness to play the game. Moving forward, the Preacher franchises fans are individuals that have a fanatism with the company franchises like Halo, Mario Bros, or The Last of Us. About the parents, which are opponents, may have certain stereotypes of video games that does not let them acquire the products or services. Instead, these stereotypes further drive them away. Some of these stereotypes are that video games fry the brain, create obesity, and insomnia. About children's and youngsters' birthday gift, they still go to school and do not work. They only receive video games when it's an special occasion like Christmas or their birthday. They might not receive the console or video games that they would like to, therefore, they may become hostages. Finally, Generation Z, this type of customer has a major focus on game graphics, sound, and online play. They also like themed products. This type of customers are likely to change from brand, as price is a main aspect to consider. Also, they are likely to change brand if a company develops a product that offers better graphics and surround sound. After this, an empathizing method was applied, an interview, to 5 different individuals between 20 and 25 years. According to the interviews, one interest of the gamers is for the console to be portable, as they don't like to stay in front of TV all the time as they're playing. Also, one main aspect that gamers like, and a fundamental decision aspect while purchasing a console or video game, is the capability of playing online. One pain of customers is the few storage that consoles have and the large space that video games take. Therefore, they want to have better storage capability for their consoles. In addition to the named insights, the quality function deployment showed that the most important technological aspects are materials, followed by the monthly subscription and accessories. Having this in mind, Xbox could take advantage over the needs and pains of customers. The main thing that Xbox should do is to create a portable console like the Nintendo Switch. This console needs to have the capability of reproducing the newest games as well as the old ones in the highest quality. It will also need to have a large storage capacity. as this is the main pain of gamers.